Good morning, everyone. I am called Zonenda Vanilla, a student from the University of Boya, Faculty of Education, Department of Educational Foundation and Administration. We are here to give a report on how to implement Law Number 23/007 of 23rd July 2023 on higher education policy in Cameroon from Section 6 and 7. We shall be talking on the following laws: to promote bilingualism and multiculturalism, to participate in eradicating all forms of discrimination and encourage the promotion of peace and dialogue, human capital development. I shall leave the floor to my classmate to elaborate more on the laws.
Good morning, everyone. I'm called Vanessa. I will elaborate more on the point to promote bilingualism and multiculturalism. Higher education institutions can integrate diverse perspectives in curriculum, offer languages courses, and foster a welcoming environment for students from various backgrounds. Also, provide resources and support for students who are not native speakers and from different cultural backgrounds. Here are some strategies used to implement these laws in higher education. Curriculum integration. Curriculum should reflect the diverse background of students and worldwide, including diverse literature, historical narratives, and cultural practices. Also, education should foster a sense of global citizenship by employing different cultures and languages. Thank you.
I am called Eyako Regina Wase. To add, bilingualism and multiculturalism can be implemented in higher education by fostering intercultural dialogue. That is, universities should create opportunities for students from different cultural backgrounds to interact and learn from one another, fostering a mutual understanding and respect. Again, university can organize cultural events by hosting cultural festivals, film screening, guest lectures featuring international scholars to celebrate diversity. Thank you.
More so, bilingualism and multiculturalism can be implemented in higher education by fostering a multicultural atmosphere where students are encouraged to share their experiences, cultural background, thereby fostering a sense of belonging. Also, higher institutions should promote diversity in teaching by encouraging faculties to use diverse teaching methods and materials to reflect the background of all students. Thank you.
I'm called Otang Marivon Ayamba. In addition, higher education can offer bilingual education programs that provide instruction in two languages, often including a student's native language and language of instruction. To add, dual language program integrates students from diverse linguistic backgrounds and provide instruction in both the majority and target language. To continue, international exchange program offer opportunities for students to study abroad and experience different cultures firsthand. Multicultural clubs and organizations support students' club and organizations that.
The second law, which is participating in eradicating all forms of discrimination and encouraging the promotion of peace and dialogue. This law can be implemented in higher education by integrating human rights education into the curricula, establishing inclusive policy, and foster a culture of respect and understanding through the various initiatives like workshop, discussion, and intergroup dialogue programs. They can also leverage students' organization and peer groups network to address discrimination and promote inclusivity. Here are some strategies that can be used to implement this law in higher education. First, to say curricular integration. Human rights education should integrate human principles including the right to education, equity, non-discrimination into the various academic principles. Again, we have inclusive language, using inclusive language in all materials and communication to ensure that all students feel valued and respected. Thank you.
More so, using institutional policies and practices, higher education should develop clear and comprehensive policies that address all forms of discrimination, including these based on race, religion, and disability. To continue, accessibility and accommodation. Ensure that the campus is physically and digitally accessible for all students, including those with disability. Thank you.
Furthermore, this law can be implemented in higher institutions by fostering a culture of respect and understanding. That is, higher institutions can organize workshops and training sessions for faculties, staff, students on issues related to discrimination, diversity, and inclusion. To add, higher institutions can also facilitate intergroup dialogue where students from different backgrounds can learn from each other and build relationships. Thank you.
In addition, peer support network. Establish peer support network that provides students with a safe and supportive environment to address issues of discrimination and harassment. Student voice. Actively seek and incorporate student feedback in the development and implementation of policies and programs related to diversity and inclusion. Students' involvement. Student organizations support and engage with student organizations that address issues of discrimination and promote inclusivity. Thank you.
The Law on Human Capital Development in Education Policy, Section 6, can be implemented in universities by aligning the curricula with the labor market needs, investing in research and development, and fostering a supportive learning environment. This includes offering specialized programs, encouraging collaboration between universities and industries. Here are some ways in which institutions can implement this law. That is, higher institutions should regularly review and update their academic programs to ensure they are relevant to current and future market needs by incorporating new technologies and skill-based learning. Thank you.
To continue, higher education institutions should create supportive learning environment that foster critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving skills. It's important for developing well-rounded individuals who can strive in the job market or workforce. This may involve offering counseling services, mentorship, and career development resources. Thank you.
In addition, encouraging lifelong learning and continuing education can help individuals stay current with the latest development in their field and adapt to changing workplace demands. These may involve offering online courses, professional development programs, and continuing education opportunities. Thank you.
Also, implementing robust assessment and evaluation methods can help identify areas where students need additional support and ensure that they are developing necessary skills and knowledge. This may involve using the varieties of assessment methods such as exams, projects, presentations, and portfolios. Thank you.
In conclusion, implementing Law Number 23/007 of 23 July 2023 of Higher Education Policy in Cameroon of Section 6 and 7 requires a multifaceted approach that promotes bilingualism and multiculturalism, participating in eradicating discrimination and encourage the promotion of peace and dialogue and human capital development. By adopting these strategies outlined above, higher institutions can create an inclusive and supportive learning environment that fosters academic excellence, social cohesion, and human capital development. It is essential for institutions to prioritize these initiatives to ensure compliance with the laws and contribute to the development of a more equitable and peaceful society. Thank you.